This is the best deal in e-bikes today. This is the Bird bike, and Bird has closed these out. So now wholesalers are selling them cheap on eBay. I've seen them as low as $6.99. This is the American version, which comes with a single-speed belt drive. So we're going to run some tests on it and just show how it performs and how it doesn't, and if this is a good bike for you or not. It is definitely the best-looking bike you can get in this price category, and there's a lot of premium stuff on it, especially if you're paying $700 for it. The computer is built into the handlebar. It has a throttle, and it also has 5 levels of pedal assist, including level 0, which is no help at all. So we're going to try all of them and just see how it performs. The single speed on this bike is pretty good for most circumstances. The problem is you kind of spin out of it around 16, 17, 18 miles an hour. So keeping it spinning at 20 miles an hour, you're really spinning pretty fast. You can see how fast my knees are going up and down there. So first, on pedal assist 5, here's the performance I found. I did 9 miles on pedal assist 5. It used 25% of the battery. I was barely helping with my legs, so it was mostly all the bike battery doing the work. So that's 16.8 miles an hour average with a few people that I had to dodge along the bike path. So that's pretty good. That means about 36 miles range if you're on pedal assist 5 and helping it out a little bit with your legs. And then I set it to pedal assist 0, which means the motor doesn't help you at all, but the odometer stays on. So my heart rate averaged 149 beats a minute for 36 minutes, and my average speed was 14.7 miles per hour. Now, I'm in decent shape. I'm about 200 pounds, and I'm in my 50s. So if that's a gauge, that's how I did. This is the acceleration test on throttle only. So I am around 200 pounds, and I'm maybe 10 feet above sea level. I'm on the bike path by the beach. So we're already at 11 miles an hour and counting. Creeping our way up to the top speed of 20. It stops helping you at 20 miles an hour. So when you hit 20, you are done. You see that last mile an hour is taking a lot longer than the first 10 miles an hour. But we're at 17. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. A ba bird, bird, bird. Almost there, almost there. And there's 20. So we're going to put it in pedal assist 5 on the same flat road by the beach at roughly sea level. And I'm just going to hammer it with my legs and see just how fast it will accelerate if I'm giving it all the possible help I can give it. And I'm already at 20 miles an hour trying to go faster. You see how crazy fast my knees are going? That's part of the problem with the gearing of this bike. We're going to do a hill climbing test. So this is an extremely steep hill. And you can see by the angles of the cars and the buildings, this is a gret place to test e-bikes because it's just one big long climb. So from a standing stop in throttle only mode, let's see what it can do up this hill. It's an exercise in keeping your balance. It technically is going up the hill, but it wants to do 1 mile an hour. And I found that if I weave back and forth, I can get it to creep up the hill with no help from me. But again, this is a pretty serious challenge. I think on normal, regular size hills, it's not going to be this bad, but that's really where I gave up. So now I put it in pedal assist 5 from the bottom standing start and give it some help with my legs. I'm not trying super hard to pedal. You can see I'm putting my thumb on the throttle here, and that's one issue I've had with this bike. The last 100 miles or so have been good, but previously when I shot this video, sometimes the pedal assist wouldn't turn on, and sometimes it would when you turn the pedal. It worked most of the time, but not all the time, so be aware of that, right? Like I said, now it's fixed itself, but just barely pedaling, giving it some help, definitely using some muscle, but not all my muscles to get up the hill makes it an easy ride to the top at a reasonable speed. So you're not going to throttle it all the way up the hills, but this thing will definitely help you get around town. And if you live in a place that doesn't have a lot of huge, giant, scary hills like this one, then it should be even better for you. So I managed to make it all the way up to the top without really breaking a sweat, just giving a little bit of help with my legs.